It starts with the launch of a new experimental space mission, Project Arrow 1. There are 8 crew members aboard. Their destination is classified. Their course, well, it's unknown. But something goes wrong. The ship disappears from radar. Moments later, it crashes in a rocky, barren wasteland. When the dust settles, only 4 men are left. Lieutenant Corey, Colonel Donlin, Officer Pearson, and a 4th man dead from the impact. The rest are missing. The sun is brutal. There's no food, no water, no clue where they've landed. Have they crashed on an alien planet? Or are they somewhere on Earth, far off course? No one knows for sure. The survivors begin their trek across a vast and lifeless landscape. Mountains of rock, dry canyons, no signs of life, no vegetation, just a harsh, searing sun bearing down on them. The atmosphere isn't foreign. They can breathe, there's gravity, but that doesn't ease their suffering. Supplies are limited, water is almost gone, and so is morale. Corey is the first to snap. He's tense, angry, and self-centered. While Colonel Donlin tries to lead with discipline and hope, Corey only sees doom. He questions the point of sharing supplies, of dragging along the weak. He starts to believe survival is a solo mission. Officer Pearson, on the other hand, remains determined. He begins scouting over the ridges, trying to find clues, anything that might confirm their location. When Pearson fails to return from one of his scouting missions, Corey and Colonel follows. What they find is Pearson, collapsed but alive, reaching towards something on the other side of the ridge. Something they can't quite say. His voice is gone, his body barely clinging to life. But before Pearson could complete, he dies. And then, Corey does the unthinkable. Driven by fear, by thirst, and by a warped logic that there's not enough for 2, he kills Colonel. Corey takes the remaining supplies, leaves his body in the sand, and climbs the ridge to see what he had discovered, and then he sees it. A telephone pole, a road, a sign that reads Nevada Highway 57, and in the distance, civilization. The truth hits him like the heat of the sun itself. They never left Earth. The crash site was in a remote desert in the United States all along. The Colonel had found salvation. Corey had killed him for nothing. Corey stumbles forward, haunted, broken, whispering the truth. I killed him. I didn't know. I thought we were on another planet. I didn't know. I didn't know. I Shot an Arrow into the Air isn't just about a man stranded in the desert. It's about how quickly fear can strip away our morality, how desperation can blind us to reality, and how isolation reveals who we truly are. Lieutenant Corey wasn't a villain by design. He was a man placed in an extraordinary situation, and he failed. His descent into selfishness and violence wasn't immediate. It crept in, fueled by heat, dehydration, and the terrifying belief that he was alone on a hostile world. The episode reminds us, in the face of crisis, our greatest enemy may not be the environment, but ourselves.